Hey, I'm at the Moremi Crossing Lodge in the Okavango Delta here in Botswana. To get here, you need to fly to Maun. We flew direct from Cape Town, and then from Maun, it's a 20-minute flight on a small 6-seater plane to an airstrip just about a 5-minute drive from here. This is one of the oldest camps in the Okavango Delta. It's under a company called Quando, and they have 12 different camps in this area, but this is the largest. There are 15 different bungalows, with one being a 2-bedroom. That was actually the one they almost put us into because they thought that we were a family of 4, which we are, but they thought we were a family of 4, 2 parents and 2 young children. So fortunately we were able to get our own separate room, and I'm going to show you those right now. Total, they can hold 32 people here. As we walk through, I want to show you this this camp. It's really cool because every tent has its own view of where the river would flow. It's still very dry right now, so normally, I wouldn't say normally, but supposedly there's supposed to be a lot more water here than there is currently. The tents are really neat because they not only do they have the view, but you have, they're more like a traditional, what you'd think of if you're talking about camping out on a safari. A typical day on a safari here at the Moremi Crossing Lodge is 5:30 a.m. wake-up call, 6 a.m. breakfast, 6:30 a.m. you depart on a game drive. We've had between 6 and 8 people on all of our game drives. You return between 10:30 a.m. and 11. During your game drive, you may get out and do some walking. At 11, when you return, you have a brunch, and then you have downtime. Most people take a nap or they shower, since it's when you leave, it's not yet light. Maybe you can do some laundry. You can have a few drinks. There's a bar. It's really cool here. The bar is basically open. It's an open bar, meaning there's no bartender most of the time, and you serve yourself. At this particular lodge, they offer beer, wine, and liquor. Some other lodges may only offer beer and wine. For example, the last lodge we were at, you had to pay for your liquor. It's included here. And then at 3 p.m. or 3:30, you have like an afternoon snack, and at 4 p.m. you depart again for another drive, and that'll last until around 7:30. When you return, you have dinner at about 8 p.m. and you can stay out as late as you want, but usually by 9:30 everyone is exhausted. And again, right now it's May. The sun rises around 6:15, 6:30, and it sets around 6:15. So the camp, you can run across. Right now I'm seeing baboons and impalas, which are like deer. During the night, you can see, you could run across a buffalo or warthogs. We actually have seen warthogs crossing through the day as well, or even an elephant. 2 nights ago we had an elephant right outside of our tent about 5 a.m. and it was scared off, and it ran right past our tent. We don't know if it hit it or not, but it sure as heck felt like it hit our tent as it went by. So you're not allowed to leave your tent without a guide after dark. So when they drop you off before dinner, you've got like 20 minutes to change, get ready, and then they'll come back and get you and escort you to dinner. And then after dinner, you can sit at the fire, you can hang out in that lounge area, and then when you're ready for bed, they have to walk you to bed. One other thing to note about here is you are definitely out in the middle of nowhere. There is no Wi-Fi, there is no cell service. So we've been totally off the grid the last 3 days. Hopefully nothing terrible has happened out in the world that we've missed. Another day we'll be back and civilization. But this is an awesome camp. We've seen on our drives, we've seen lion, we've seen leopard, elephants, giraffes, lots of hippos, of course the warthogs, and different types of things like impalas, and I think I'm going to script the names, lateral kudu, lots of great birds, African eagles, and I can't even remember all the animals that we saw, but I'll maybe show some of the footage from that right now. But anyways, that's this lodge. If you're thinking of coming out here, hopefully this gives you some insight to what you'll find when you arrive. All right, thanks for watching. Take care.